about this event today and what the foundations were that you put together to bring these people together today.
Well, yeah, it's a great segue because, you know, as I said, our name, Larner Vineyard, is on other people's bottles. And about 10 years ago, there's a great wine bar in Solvang called Wandering Dog Wine Bar. And the owners are very good friends of ours. And actually now we have children in the same age range. So our friendship is blossomed. But one of the things that they saw was not only just our potential for our vineyard, because they saw it from other people coming in peddling wine. You know, we did not produce wine back then. But all these other people are coming in, and they were in the position of recognizing a great vineyard because they're like, oh, that's a Larner one, that's really good, and they brought it in. And we always joke, like, I'm like, you guys are sort of my defunct tasting room. I don't even make wine, but they had like a bunch of Larner wine on the list. And so we were in there, you know, just chewing the fat one day, and came up and kind of brainstormed and came up with a concept like, wouldn't it be fun to try a vineyard from the eyes of other winemakers? And so about 10 years ago, we did our first Larner Fete through Wandering Dog. And basically, it was 9 winemakers from the vineyard that came in this barn and basically poured their wines off the top of barrel heads. And it was a very low-key thing. It was very, you know, not stuffy in any way. It was just opening our doors and saying, look, we're the vineyard, but we're showcasing wines that are made from our vineyard. And that worked great because everybody who came was able to see that the vineyard spoke, because there were certain flavors in that wine that were consistent regardless of the producer, but also could try the different ways that the wines were made from the same vineyard. So it's a really cool way to look at it from a perspective of how is this wine made, in, let's say in an example for Syrah, how is the Syrah different but the same at the same time? And so having an event like that was wonderful. So it actually kind of, we did it for about 2 or 3 years, and then it kind of fizzled away because we got wrapped up in life. We got, we entered a winery permit. We had to stop events, all these kind of things. And so it wasn't until recently that my wife and I were like, you know what? We still have a very strong base of, we call them family members. These guys these guys and gals have been buying fruit from us since we first started selling fruit. So we said, how do we, again, how do we pay respect to that again? But at the same time, introduce a new element, which is actually we're making our own wine from the estate. So the concept was reborn, and this time now, Larner Fete was 6 producers, including us, the 7th. And it was our way of showcasing the vineyard through through the eyes of other winemakers. But also now you can look at it from my perspective, which is how I make the wine from the estate. And so it really kind of fuses that sense that we are still a vineyard and a winery, and that's our business, Larner Vineyard and Winery. So it really kind of keeps that coherent. So everybody who poured today, which includes McPrice Myers, Larry Schaefer from Tercero, Sonia from Casa du Metz, Scott from Central Coast Group Project, Michael Seguin from Kayana, Craig Jaffers from Jaffers, and myself, we all make unique wines from this estate, and we all enjoy doing that and wanted to share it. And so this is the best venue to do that in. Obviously coupled with great food and live music helps, but the idea that people can come in here and bounce back and forth and try wines. And I had somebody come over and say, like, I just tried a Mourvedre from, Scott, I want to try it compared to yours. Or, I just had a Syrah from McPrice Myers, the same vintage. I want to see the differences, but but the similarities. And I think that is, to me, that's the ultimate in a wine tasting. It's not just going and trying, vineyards that are known or something that you've heard about. It's actually trying something that's from a community, because the vineyard is the ultimate thread that keeps it all together, but everybody still has their own stylistic interpretation of it. So, yeah.